Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss the topic of matrices. Reduction of quadratic form to canonical form. I am Sucheta Morir from St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. The main objective of this video, students are able to understand the concept and knowledge of eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Student can apply the concept for finding eigenvalues and eigenvectors, and student can apply knowledge to reduce the matrix of quadratic form to canonical form. Quadratic form. A homogeneous expression of second order is we called as a quadratic form. Now here we consider the equation 1. In this equation 1, ax square plus by square plus 3z square. From this we easily write down ABC values as a diagonal elements. Then here twice h term is there. From this we write down h value here. Then twice g term, then we write down g values. Then twice f, from this we easily write down f value. In this way we form the A matrix from given quadratic form. Then we easily find out the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix. If you cannot find out eigenvalues and eigenvectors directly, then watch my video on eigenvalues and eigenvectors part 1 and part 2. Okay. Then we easily write down these values lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 and vectors, eigenvectors this. Now normalized form. For this normalized form, suppose here 1, 1, 2, which are the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 1 suppose. Then normalized form is given by the sum of the squares of these values. That means 1 square plus 1 square, that means 2 plus 2 square 4. Then 1 by root 6. We divide by root 6 value. Sum of the squares is 6 and square root of this value, that means root 6. Divide each term by this root 6. Therefore 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6 and 2 by root 6, which is the required normalized form for this 1, 1, 2 value. This is the example. In this way we find out the normalized form. The idea will be clear in the example. Then P inverse AP, we get these lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3 values in terms of diagonal form, where P is the normalized eigenvectors matrix. Using orthogonal transformation, we easily write down these as lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 values and y1 square plus lambda 2 y2 square plus lambda 3 y3 square, which is the required canonical form. Okay, this is the method to apply the problems of reduction of quadratic form to canonical form. We will discuss now one example on this topic. Example, reduce the quadratic form. This equation is given. We consider this as equation 1. Reduce this to canonical form. Now for this we apply the method. Here we compare this equation 1 and equation 2, and first step we write down the matrix A. On comparing with this we get equation 1 and 2, we get A value. This is the A value. Now by applying characteristic equation method, we easily find out the characteristic equation by applying second method. S1 means sum of the diagonal elements, which is equal to 12. Then S2 means minors at the diagonal position. its value 36, then determinant of A equal to 32. After that, we get this equation lambda cube minus 12 lambda square plus 36 lambda minus 32 equal to 0. After solving this, we get these are the factors, that means 2, 2, 8, which are the required eigenvalue. Now we will find out the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 2, 2, 8. Now first we consider 2, we reduce this to applying A minus lambda terms to diagonal elements, remaining elements are as it is, and then we reduce this to 0 in first column by using R1. Then after that operation we get the second and third row, these two rows completely 0. That means only we get one equation. This is the equation. We solve this equation and find out two sets for lambda equal to 2. Now here this matrix is not symmetric and two linearly independent vectors are there. Therefore x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to 0. For x2 equal to 0 we get one set, x3 equal to 0 another set. Therefore x2 equal to 0, consider x3 equal to any constant value, then find out corresponding to x1 value. These are the values. We cancel this k1, then we get minus 1, 0, 2, which is the required eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 2. Or here 1, 0, minus 2. This is the first set. Now then second set x3 equal to 0, we find out x1 and x2 values, substitute here, and then the values are, eigenvectors are minus 1, 2, 0 or 1, minus 2, 0 for lambda equal to 2. This is the second set. Now we find out third set for lambda equal to 8. Substitute here values in diagonal elements, remaining values are as it is, then reduce this forming 0 in first column by using R1, then we get this, then form 0 in second column by using row operation, then third row is 0, completely 0, then we get two equations. These two equations we consider x3 equal to k, find out by back substitution we easily find out x1 and x2 values. These are in terms of k, we cancel this k, then we get the third set of eigenvectors for lambda equal to 8, 2, minus 1, 1 or minus 2, 1, minus 1. Therefore, the eigenvectors are these for lambda equal to 2, second set, and this is third set. Now we write down normalized form. Now for normalized form we write down these in terms of this. Here minus 1, 0, 2. The square of this one, minus 1 is 1, 0 square 0 plus 2 square 4. Therefore the sum of all these squares of these numbers is 5. We divide by square root of this, therefore root 5. Therefore divide each term, each element by root 5 for this first eigenvector. Minus 1 by root 5, 0 by root 5, its value 0, 2 by root 5. Secondly, minus 1, 2, 0. Again the value is 5, therefore we divide by root 5 number, minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5 and 0. Now for third set, here 2 square minus 1 square plus 1 square, its value 6. Therefore we divide each term, each element by root 6. 2 by root 6 minus 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6. When we finding the next value, p square AP, this value is 2, 2, 8. These are the eigenvalues. Here sequence is same. Here first we considering lambda equal to 2, therefore here 2. Second value is for 2, therefore second value 2. Third value is 8. Now by using orthogonal transformation we directly write down here this form. Here first value is lambda 1 value, second value is lambda 2 value, here this value is lambda 3. In this way, we reduce the given quadratic form to canonical form. We solve any example of this by applying same method. These are the references for this video. Thank you.